What is going on, everyone? Jason, the Train Freak here. Welcome to episode 4 of Railyard Taggin, where it is a variety show for model railroaders by model railroaders. So let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of today's episode. Last episode, I asked, which era do you try to model the most? And the results actually kind of shocked me a little bit. Out of 41 people that went over to my community page and voted, 12% of them said steam or anything that is before the year of 1940. 17%, and this is where I would have voted in, is transition era, 1940 to 1960. My era is 1958, so I'm at the end of the transition era. A majority, 41%, voted early diesel. That means they model anything 1960 to 1990. And then the other 29% says that they model the modern era, which is anything 1990 to our present day. Let's see what a couple of people had to say. F&B Railroad says that he models the years of 1960 to 1989, but he has a tough time finding late 60s and 70s muscle cars. He can find some trucks, but the cars not so much. And then John from the Schuylkill River Valley likes to model 1968. He's like me. He picked out one specific year. But if he's honest, he loosely bases it on the late 60s. Although he loves the first gen diesels, as such as I, and has some rolling stock and even a locomotive from the early 70s, he will have steam on his layout in the form of an excursion railroad. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so I thought that, like I said, I thought transition era would have probably had the most votes. And I know there was some comments in there on that as well. But before we get to today's question, let's see what everyone has been doing on their layouts. sums it all up, because it looks like everyone that has posted pictures is having a lot of fun on their layouts. And hey, if you want to join in on the fun too, feel free, head on over to Facebook. I've got a link down in the description where you can join the Facebook group and you can share photos yourself, and who knows, maybe they will show up on the next episode of Railyard Taggin. And if you're not on Facebook, feel free to send me an email. My email is in the About page on my description. I know you can't see that on the mobile side, but if you get on a computer and pull up, it is listed there. So you can email me your pictures as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get on over to today's question of the week. And this comes to you from one of my channel members, because I did ask for some question suggestions. This one came from Darrell. And so today's question of the week is DC or DCC? Which way do you run your trains? And I'm going to go ahead and add in an option for both. So, because there are some people out there that I know does both. So are you strictly DC? Are you strictly DCC? And that does include Blue Nami people as well, or both. All right. So other than that, I appreciate you joining in and watching. Make sure you smash that like button. Show everybody your support. And if you want to see future episodes of Railyard Taggin, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and fill in the bell so that way you will be notified when the next episode of Railyard Taggin comes out. Other than that, y'all be safe out there and happy railroading.